Eats the YRC and does get it. Eesh. Oh. 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 Oh! What a combo! What a combo! What was that? What is good, fellas? Today's Hessen Crash. I joined in late for watching the tournament. Best way to put it, I didn't realize that two games were going to be on at the same time. I thought it was just going to be back-to-back top 8s on the one stream. And then I find out there's another stream and Guilty Gear Strive was first. I was confused, but as what is, we're going to be getting into it, going to be catching the sets I can't catch, and the ones that I would definitely highlight is some hype sets. We've got winners finals with Andross versus Leffen, which is going to be absolute killer. You know about the EU scene, two of the nastiest players indeed, and hopefully Andross is able to do it. That's the Potemkin brother. And Yoish in loser side with zato. That's very peculiar. But yeah, let's get into it, and hopefully it's a good day, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Oh, okay. This is actually quite a mad one. Nyudu, they took part in quite a bunch of EU tournaments. Really nasty player from Germany. Up against Resil, who's like one of the absolute goats. I love Resil. So I'm looking forward to this one. The commentators are hyping it up, and as someone who knows Resil, like, yeah, I'm expecting good things out of them, but again, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Asuka's a weird matchup, but White Wild Assault is certainly an evener. Resil's using it pretty well so far. Charge 5D, staggering for the offense. Wants to try again. White Wild Assault certainly putting in the work. That's actually really good. Yeah, this is some nasty stagger work. Catch with the RC. This isn't going to kill, but like, you're going to cash out, and then you're back to neutral, so you're going to see Resil try overextend. Yeah, I went for the far slash. I was going to guess a 2H or some type of like dash up tool, but far slash certainly did it. Be the wall, I guess. Oh, the mana's building up. Yeah, that thro's done it. Yeah, that's a crack, and just like Resil should be able to get some good damage. It's not enough to do anything mental with, but you know, it's like one more interaction, that's you, you're good to go. Beautiful area. Aye, that's it. Oh, no, they're still in! Whoa! Oh, very nice. Very, very nice, Resil. Good kill, good kill. Yeah! Oh, Jesus, a whole lot you could do here. Nyudu can guess with a bar. They could go with like YRC. They could go with YRC or just send out the Cube Super. But Resil is just too dominant in this matchup, man. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Resil lose to an Asuka, like, at all. They've bet Vena every time I've clocked it. I think they've bet Nyudu every time that I've clocked it. So it's scary, man. It's scary. Oh, one air throw. Good air throw from Nyudu. Amazing read. Screamer. Pick up. Beautiful wall break. Patience. Backing up. Oy, that's a good pick up. 6H. RC. 6K. Pressure time. Gets the throw. This is actually a powerful throw. This is actually really good. Oh yes, the top 5D. Yeah, no, they read that. You did definitely. Oh, no! Wait, Resil bursting? Are you a psychopath? Dude, I love Resil, but they are not right in the head sometimes. Genuinely a sicko. Genuine strive sicko at times. Yeah, no. Punish them for that, Nyudu. Punish them for that. Cannot be letting them use burst slap. Christ almighty. Also, the commentators on are certain C4. Two of the goats. Can't wait to meet them at VSF. That's like the main event I've got lined up for this year. I want to go to France, Evo France, and Nice. That money's looking tight though. Oh, the tech! Oi, oh no, that mana's gonna be dissipating. Aye, that wall break's certainly gonna do it. Nyudu in a losing scenario right now, and they have to play against the bar. Resil has the bar work with. Yeah, tap 5D, man. Yeah, balling. Oh, very nice. Staggering. Tap 5D. Yeah, the RC should certainly put in the work, but the burst sends you back. Resil definitely going for a clever burst. You want to burst before the wall, not after it. Never after it. It'll lead to death. But Nyudu definitely using that meter to get right back in. This is actually pretty good for Asuka. This could be a winning round, but the mana, aye. Yeah, if Resil gets a clean connection with this wall break, if they can get like one more, that could be a losing scenario for Nyudu. Yeah, oh, that was a cross-up! You're disgusting, Resil! I love Resil, but there's times where they're just an absolute nutter, man. Jeez. Oh, the White Wild Assault. Yeah, no, they read that. They read that so well. White Wild Assault is an absolute, like, matchup maker for Bedman. Like, if you represent that, you can actually just win this matchup every time. Beautiful. Good pickup. Sends you through the wall. You do. Has to defend. Way, good whip punish. And Resil doesn't have burst, so this is actually a good situation for Nyudu. You can cash out, get some good damage. Guard crushing. Yeah, this is actually really good. This is good. You've got all mana. You've got 4 really good spells. Yeah, I can see Nyudu winning this. There's no way Resil's able to make the comeback. Oh no, no, not the aliens. Don't do it. No, don't do it, Resil. Not the aliens. Not the aliens. What? Oh, okay. Peculiar play. Certainly a smart one. Resil gets to keep the corner. But it was a weird one. Certainly a weird one. Oh, the White Wild Assault to get through. Just lads guard crush central. Needs to get in. Tap 5D gets the kill. Aye, Resil was too confident. Resil way too confident in that set. Way too confident. Also, hope you guys like the set. I got books in the back. I look educated, don't I? That set, that was a pretty good set for Resil. Again, it was like it was their 9 to 5. They were calm, they were collected. They were just good to go, right? There wasn't a situation where I would say they were ever in the down, right? They were never in the deeps. They were just good to go. One thing I would note as well, the White Wild Assaults. They were placed so damn well, and because of that, Nyudu just got messed up. Didn't know what to do. Kept getting locked into a nasty scenario where they keep getting caught every time they throw out cubes. There wasn't a whole lot you can do in that scenario. You just keep getting caught, you keep getting caught, you keep getting caught. And in terms of the neutral, it's no fun. It's no fun when those White Wild Assaults being represented, and then the air projectiles, and then like Bedman's tricky normals. When you're playing Asuka, it's just losing, man. Not a whole lot you could do. Looks like we're getting into the next set is Yoish and Shangbadung. Yeah, no, they just kind of, the production just kind of like went for it. Like, we're already into it. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. But this is interesting, right? You don't get to see this matchup too often. This is a matchup between Zato and Baiken. Shangbadung definitely be one of the best Baikens in EU right now. And Yoish, an immaculate Baiken, immaculate Zato in this scene as well. He's definitely the poncho of the EU, an amazing player, but he doesn't compete a ton. Does not compete a ton, but every time they do compete, they get some really good rewards. They get some really good accolades. For example, they're in top 6 of Hessen Crash, which have players like Leffen, Andross, and Resil in it, who are some of the best like EU players. And you know, Shangbadung already off to a really good start, taking the first round, kinda capitalized on that 1 HP comeback. With the wall break certainly on it. This is actually a pretty good scenario. You've got them locked in. They do have burst, but for Yoish to escape, he kind of needs to use a ton of resources. Yeah, and Eddie's gone. He needs to use the bar if they want him back. Oh, so why is he using the cum color? Like, that just looks so wrong. People will be like, I don't see it like that. I just see white, you know, I see ink, and I'm like, I don't. I really don't. I'm not even like rotted. I'm not even rotted like that. Good round for Shangbadung. Pretty good round for Shangbadung. Looking pretty confident. Could knock out Yoish. I could definitely see a world where Shangbadung takes this 3-0. But Yoish is a player that needs like a wee bit of time. And once they get that wee bit of time, they're a little worrying to fight, man. Again, another really powerful round start, but they need to kind of lock it in and make sure Shangbadung can't make the comeback. Good oppose. Really good oppose. Aye, that's allowed them to approach. Do you notice that one oppose has allowed him to approach? And because we're sleeping with the fish, it needs one more interaction. So you're good to go. Beautiful JD. I think they baited the parry. Immaculate play. Yoish definitely on point and realizing what he needs to like open up Shangbadung, right? Shangbadung, bit more of a active defender, right? They'll go for fuzzy jump, they'll go for fuzzy parry, they'll go for some fuzzy options. And Yoish has been so on top of it about calling these out. That's actually quite nasty. You've got the corner unlocked now. Oh, beautiful 2K. Shangbadung on the offense. What a BRC from Yoish. Oh my god. Shang has to defend, gets caught. Good trade. Good back, 4th jabbing to Kituri, gets a hard knockdown. That's actually pretty good for Yoish. They can definitely win this round. If they can take it, but the YRC, Oh! Tap 5D? No. Yeah, Shang's gonna block that. No! I made the read. I'm like, yeah, tap 5D, but I'm like, is that a bit obvious? Apparently not. I quite like that. Good play from Yoish, goddamn. Good air. Beautiful. Playing cool. I love the aerial game plan that Yoish is playing to. Despite the fact that Baiken has a pretty good air game, you know, like JS, JH, JD, Yoish is confident playing in the sky, and that has certainly been a factor that Shangbadung's going to need to consider when playing neutral, like, do I catch fly or not? Because that's certainly what's been giving Yoish these powerful rounds. It calls out the guard crush parry! Ah, another tap 5D. But, you know, Baiken, pretty healthy, could definitely love that. Beautiful 2S. Far slash, good pickup. At least a hard knockdown, chases with the SK parry! Oi. Shang with this wall break is definitely in a powerful scenario, right? You've got the wall break, positive bonus, and Baiken has some nasty 50-50s when the meter's really applied, and her safe jump is also really good. And Yoish is playing a character of no DP, so they kind of just gotta run it. They gotta run it whenever they jump in. Oh, early burst give up. I don't mind those plays, because like if you get positive bonus, you're gonna see burst again. But it did feel a bit hasty. C4's putting it best. Man on the commentators. Do absolutely love C4, but it's like, he's absolutely right. It's like, you're a bit hasty with it. Because you may have wanted it now, and Shangbadung's really capitalizing on the fact that you do not have that burst. Yeah, definitely hasty. Definitely hasty. Yoish is going to be considering that. Like, yeah, I kind of gave up burst there. Was it a bad play? I don't think it was a bad play, but I did unfortunately come into some bad interactions afterwards where I couldn't really capitalize. So they've got to think about that. They've got to really think about that. Bit more energy. Oi. Good jumping. Nice. Beautiful. It needs one more interaction. Oh, beautiful work. Tap 5D for the kill. Nice. Good oppose. I love that. Good read on the jump in. Like, I talked about this. One of the things that were very scary about this matchup was the fact that the airplay. It's the airplay. Shangbadung went for a very good JS, and that was an immaculate oppose to basically deal with that. And Yoish sitting on a 2-2 point now. The tap 5D has to bait the burst though. Shangbadung giving up in a kind of last moment, kind of had to, but it's actually working out for them as they're getting a big combo. Jumping, combo time. Nice work from Shangbadung. This is going to deal a ton of damage with the wall break. Yeah, this is good. This is good for Shangbadung to bring it back and deny Yoish this tie-up point. Oh, nice 2S. Like, genuinely, like, seeing the EU commentators commentating in the EU scene, beautiful. We need more of it, man. We need more of it. Right? No more of these American commentators, bro. I don't mean that. But, you know, it's great to see my EU fellas. Good burst. Early burst is definitely not a bad play, because you're going to see it more often. You can't play into, like, the burst efficiency representing it early. Like, you're going to see it again, without a doubt. There's no argument. Yeah, that risk is absurdly high. Oh my god, if Yoish gets hit, he could unironically die. But it's a 6B, had to give up the burst. Good play from Yoish, recognizing that. Got them in the corner. Oppose, certainly a cheat code with that command grab. Good block on the Ozansen, jeez. Backing up. Oh, the low slash counter hit, and they're going to cash out with the super. Shangbadung, definitely in a nice scenario. Again, I know I say this a lot, but it's a very good scenario. 1 HP. Yoish has to make the comeback with this on a character of no DP, no meter, so they can't even wire seat in that scenario. So Shangbadung capitalizes, gets the kill, and this is now set point. And you got a powerful round. Start beating the 2S with the far slash super quick option. So against 2S, oh my god, another 2S mashup from Yoish. What does he try to call out? Does he try to call it backdash? Oh, again, another 2S? Yoish, please chill on those 2S's, my man. Oh, the drills. Oh, that's adorable. They hugged. I felt that, man. I really felt that. It felt like Yoish was like, they wanted to call it the backdash play that a lot of Baikens love to represent when the Escabari's attached, right? It makes a ton of sense. When that Escabari's attached, every time, what does the Baiken main do? They backdash, right? They backdash. They go away to the moon. And Yoish didn't do that. They didn't do that. They did far slash every time, and they got counter hit, realizing that Yoish is constantly challenging, and that is what cost them in that final round there. Specifically, final round. Up until that point, I felt like there was a good bit of adaptation in neutral, like a good poses from Yoish, but also good jump in approaches from your shangbadung. Good defensive plays from shangbadung overall, but they're also getting caught, like Yoish was reading that. A lot of good back and forth, but in that final round, they got figured out. That's the best way to put it. Yoish unfortunately got figured out, and shangbadung takes out a clean 3-2, and that means they're going to be facing Resil. Shangbadung and Resil. Loser semis, that's going to be quite the set, but I think we're going to be heading to winners finals there, whereas Leffen and Andross, you know, one of my boys, so Andross my goat, right? The Calvos, the Calvios or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but it's like the Spanish community, bro. That's how they hype him up, man. So they just cut into the game's on. we were not expecting that. The TOs are like I get it, running an event's difficult, but you need to be a little bit more on it, my man, a little bit more on it. Because I'm sat there like, I've got my recording ready to go, let's get it, and then they just cut into the match. First round's already going to Leffen. But yeah, Leffen Andross, it's going to be a pretty killer matchup for anybody that doesn't know. In terms of neutral, Happy Chaos runs it, right? There's no arguments about it, there's no F, no spuds, no coconuts, right? Happy Chaos runs it, but Potemkin has quite the killing factor in this matchup, and that is, HC doesn't have a DP. So no DP, no DP super, so the only thing they can rely on is YRC. So if you get a clean knockdown as Potemkin, you can genuinely win the game off that. But neutral is hell. You either need to guess with a flick, guess with far slash, or guess with sleight head. There is no answer to a tool, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of like, you gotta guess. It's either armor, poke, or try to go for a sleight head. Get a bit cheeky with it. And Leffen already taking the first match. Looking pretty confident indeed. Andross probably gonna need a little bit of room to warm up. Oh no! Good burst. Not the play. Good backdash! Yeah, that's one of the weaknesses about focus shot. If you can time your backdash well enough, Potemkin can escape the scenario. Good delays. Catch the backdash, you got the corner. Went for a burst safe route, gets the YRC, that's a big punish! I'm surprised Leffen didn't. Like, I'm surprised Andross didn't go for a burst safe route and like Potemkin Buster. But you know what? Sure, you got the kill. Good play, good play. After baiting that YRC, good play. Amazing flick! Yeah, this is something I've learned for fighting Milkshake. You just gotta guess with flick randomly, and if it works, it works. Good backdash. Yeah, you have to carry good. Whoa! What a play from Andross! Just like it's tied 1-1. In a matter of seconds, it's 1-1. And Leffen's probably like, yeah, okay, Potemkin's top 1 this patch. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no F, no buts, no coconuts. I'm not arguing it. He's top 1. I mean, Andross, probably the best Potemkin in the world currently. And that's a great honor to say that I'm in the same region as that, you know what I mean? A lot of easy places to learn. I've had a first attempt with this man, and I've taken 2 games. But last first to 7 we played, I don't know if he was getting a bit goofy or something like that, but I took 6 games, alright? That's all I'm saying. Alright, I mean, I'm more confident with the Vela. But that's actually pretty good. Yeah, good conversion from Leffen. Used a ton of the meter. Getting the wall break and just let Andross needs to play tight, on point. Good blocks. Get it, good blocks. That's an immaculate throw. Yeah, good read from Leffen to go for throw there. Definitely way to open up Andross. Definitely hard to catch Andross with a throw. He's been representing some good backdashes, so Leffen kinda has to guess well with his throws. And those are some immaculate blocks in the high-low. YRC! 5H. Okay, good. Now, the main reason why you do 5H after YRC like that is that it'll call it any play when they try to do anything after touching ground. I think it can catch jump, unironically. But I don't think he'll catch backdash because it's not that active. But it's a good play. Oh, I can't believe that. The fuzzy pot buster. Then the burst safe left, right, routing. My god. Die. This character, bro. He's good. Oi. Good pickup here. Sets up the curse. No super, so you're back to neutral. So Andross has a large advantage here. Has 2 bars a meter. Heavenly's kind of... That was a bait and a half. That could have really led to a kill, but unfortunately Andross not ready for that burst timing. Yeah, that's allowing Leffen again. Yeah, good read from Leffen after that burst. Good block from Andross. Tap 5 deep, well defended. Went for the back throw. Probably wanted to do a fuzzy tech. As we saw earlier, Leffen did represent throw. That was a good adaptation. Yeah, catching Andross. Drink up, my man. Get the water, didn't you? He did win Head Stomper. Andross did win Head Stomper, so winning this could add even more points to him. I can't mind if it was a platinum event, a Head Stomper, but it was certainly a big one. Oh, yeah, can't get the double jumps in. Hammerfall break, hammerfall break. It's certainly a play. It's not a bad one, but it's not a great one. As you can see here, Leffen's already punished it. But I like representing it sometimes. You may be able to catch a normal or a shot or something like that. You're going to catch something. But in that case, not so much. Leffen playing a bit too patient. Out of focus. PRC. Bar slash brings you down after the blue wild assault. That was a greedy one. Charged the hell out of it. Oh, trade. RC. 2K2D. Good block. Beautiful. No flicks. Hammerfall. Oi, backing up. Blue wild assault. I don't know how I feel about that, but that flick was certainly a big one. Got a bait burst, close slash 2H, commit to the combo. And now they've got burst. So even if they lose this round, Andross is at a large advantage. Jesus, you cannot tell when this man's going to command grab. You really can. I'm sat there like, oh yeah, he's going to go delay 2S. No, close slash delay walk up pot buster. That's insane. There was like 3 Potemkin buster opportunities, and he went for the most delayed one. Insanity, bro. Insanity. Good block. Jesus, good defense on the left rights. Keep in mind, this game does not have a block button. You've got to defend all that, right? This ain't no tag fighter. You gotta have good defense to play Galley Gear. A 6H, probably a Hammerfall misplay. PRC, jump in. He can Mega Fist, but no, not gonna get none. Hammerfall! That's a big Hammerfall! Close slash, 2S, Wild Assault, this is huge. This is actually huge. You've got the corner and law. Heavenly, we're going to the skies! Oh my god! Okay, Andross, yo, taking his moment out, bro. Taking his moment out. Okay, this is good. This is good. You've got him. You've got him locked in. 50-50. Close slash pop buster. I like it. I like it. I like it. The commentators are getting hyped up. Love Kennel. Love C4. But Leffen defend that pretty well. He did. He did. I think the pop buster may have been a little too obvious, but I get it. You've represented throw a ton, so maybe you're in their head. But Leffen, good jump out. Really good jump out. Good block. No big punish though. Big knockdown. Has to be burst if they want to get anything. Blue Wild Assault makes so they don't the Potemkin Buster. They have a bar. And they're just going to go burst safe. Aye, this is clever. You're not going to kill. But like, one more interaction. And it's very easy with that meter. Yeah, it's very easy with that meter. And just one more match away from knocking Leffen at loser side. But at the end of the day, it's not easy to call, man. It is not easy to call. You greedy man. You gotta represent it. You gotta represent it. Oh, you're out of focus! Oi, hammerfall, hammerfall. Good reflect, yeah. Oh, big hammerfall. Garuda. Close slash. Oh, he's got the counter combo. Oh, is he dead? Oi, 1 HP, jeez almighty. It's a jump scare. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good 5P. Yeah. Good 5P, good 5P. Amazing read. Oh, that's a massive flick! Dude, the deciding factor about Andross making the comeback has been the flicks, without a doubt. Ah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. My go, Andross. My go, Andross. My go, Andross. Let's get it. Expect to go on my phone, go on Twitter, and see Potemkin top tier, #1. My 2 golds on comms though. Goddamn. 2 golds on comms. Keno and C4. Yeah, no, that was an insane match, down to the wire, final match stuff, and I think what that came down to was the fact that Andross made immaculate reads with that flick. Flick is the deciding factor in that matchup, and if you represent it at key timings, you just deny the pace your opponent wants to do. You have to represent it, and when it's represented a ton, when you do it enough, you beat every shot, like, opportunity. Well, you've just messed with Happy Chaos, but the thing is, it's not easy to call out. It's a very difficult read to make because that shot comes out in one frame. So you're guessing when a one frame bullet is going to come out randomly when doing flick, so you can charge it, you can tap it, you can do whatever. The point being, when you do this, you've got to be on point, and that was the deciding factor. That was the thing that allowed Andross to win. Now, what I'm curious about in another timeline is if Leffen tried Johnny into this. It might have been a different story. Johnny does a lot better than what Happy Chaos does. You've got a super, right? You hold down neutral just as much as Happy Chaos does, but like to a lesser degree. You've got better mix-ups, you've got higher damage, but the main deciding factor would be having a super where Potemkin has to kind of wait it out and go like, okay, can I meet you here? I think that would have really helped Leffen if that was available to them. But you know, you can't predict these things. You know, it's like it's all hyperbolic, it's all up here, it's a guess. But congratulations, Andross, in grand finals, sitting comfortable. But the next set here, taking a look, it's going to be Resil and Shangbadung. Oh, wait, well, the assault. Oh, the delay! Yeah, that's not easy to parry, is baiken. Like, there's some things that are easy to parry. That's not one of them. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Beautiful pickup. Hard knockdown. Chases in. Keeps the pressure going with the escapade. 2+. Yeah, you can see it. Shangbadung's panicking, man. He's panicking. And again, you don't blame him, right? This is a top 4 position. You've worked your heart out to get here. And Resil is an absolute character, bro. It's not like they're a freak to fight against. I know this because I fought Resil more times than most competitors here. He's an absolute freak. Do I love him? Absolutely. Do I hate him? Yes! A good round for Shang. But you can see the panic. You can see the panic. Hopefully Shangbadung can get their composure a bit and bring it back. But that's a brutal round start for Resil. Certainly going to get a powerful scenario. What a parry, dude! I think that might be the first one we've seen. Escapade. Oh, 5H. Nice. 2H. Bomb. That's nasty, man. Yeah, and this is going to be a hard knockdown with the head bomb. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the damage! I knew you could get checked out. Yeah, and then went for the low. This is set point here. Resil can knock out Shangbadung. And the more this continues, it feels like it might be over. But, you know, don't count Shangbadung. Definitely have that heart of a hero. Let's see how we play out here. Nice low, big 5H. What a pickup from Resil. And then they just gotta play against Burst. That's it. If they play against Burst well once, they've won the game. Good block. Beautiful 2D. Shangbadung still in it. Both have a bar. How are they going to utilize it? Oh, well defended. Shoot. Ah, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, Resil baits those every time. A really good player. They've got it down on lock. Drinks up their fizzy juice. Takes their dub. I think what that came down to was like, there was a lot of panic. There was a lot of panic on Resil's side. Not 100% sure on what to do, not 100% sure. Sorry. There was a lot of panic in Shangbadung's side, not 100% sure what to do. They're fighting a very quirky, weird character and a weird player as well. Like, again, Resil plays like a damn psychopath, right? I mean this. They're crazy, they're not right. Their 6Ps are ridiculous, their white wild assaults are ridiculous. And like you saw there, man, they take the set, it was clean. It was clean. Resil does what Resil does. With a clean free roll, they're going to be able to continue on face Leffen, and you feel a little sad for Shangbadung because you know they're a solid competitor, and you can tell the nerves were certainly settling in, and not only were the nerves settling in, you had quite the competitor, man. Nice 6P. Charge 5D on the big left! That tells you right there and then, anybody can get charged 5D. Anybody, bro. Anybody, bro. That is insanity. That is insanity. Leffen, they're a very unorthodox player. Very unorthodox playstyle. But we're seeing here, Leffen is actually pretty solid. He's calm. He's casual. He's not messing up. And played very well into bedman. It makes you wonder, have they fought Resil before? Do they have this info? Because this is bedman, right? Nobody plays bedman. Oh, what a confirm. Aye, that's nice. Jumping back, pressure time. YRC off the table, gets a good pickup here from the 5k. And opts for the wall break with the stain state applied. Sorry, the curse state applied. Aye, nasty success into the super. I don't think this kills. Bed's pretty healthy. Oh my god, yeah, the Guts Crush actually putting in work. Jesus. Jesus, man. Oh. What a combo. Nice. Gets in. Far slash. Guard crush. Far slash yet again. Good pickup. Same side. Good round here. Resil finally taking a good round. Oh no, man. White Wild Assault trying to approach. Good block. Big throw. Actually, this is pretty big for Leffen. I can see Leffen winning this though. Just from this interaction alone, yeah, I can see Leffen winning this. Oh, out of focus though. Pressure. Push it down on me. Oh. Nice 2D. Yeah, I believe Leffen, if they could get the bar, I think they've won this. Aye, that super's gonna gut crush and get the kill. No, I think what that came down to was Leffen was in control and neutral, didn't even let him get many plays off. They made one good White Wild Assault read and a couple of good shots here and there, but nothing too mental. Nothing too mental. Unfortunately, Leffen was just in control in that one, and Resil gets knocked out. Yo, what is this interview? Resil just was like, I'm sending my strongest warrior, Andross, to beat him, and I'm like, oh my god, is this like Frankenstein's monster? What's going on here? Jeez, I don't know if I caught all that, but that was some beautiful work. I'm mesmerized by that interview. He didn't even, yeah, Ken didn't even get asked a question. Jeez Louise, man. Gotta love Resil. Here we go, grand finals. Leffen versus Andross, the run back, and Leffen already getting a round start. I just went for a round start pop buster, but no Kara. So I'm like, what does that beat? What's the goal? Garuda, burst could get represented. Leffen holds on to it. 5H has the bar. Andross is in a powerful scenario, but you can definitely tell he needs a bit of warm up. He needs a wee bit of warm up. Beautiful 6v, Garuda. Try to play it cool 2D. Ah, unfortunate whiff. Very, very unfortunate whiff. Ah, beautiful catch from Leffen. Yeah, with the focus shot. Again, Potemkin, you have to guess with that flick. It's not easy to guess, and Andross, just because he's guessing bad, isn't going to get those flicks. And you're seeing it, how effective it is once you get one. Good block. Aye, same side low. Aye, good pick up here. If this wall comes into play, this is a kill. Yeah, this is a kill. Yeah. Without wall, I think it may be a 1 HP scenario, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. But Leffen already off to a good start. Big 2k. Whoa! What a 2k, what a 2k. That was a jump scare. Oh my god! Wait, Heavenly, Andross. You would have got it. You caught a jump there. That was a Heavenly. Andross, I understand the hype plays. I play this character, bro. Come on, please. Please, Andross, please send him to the skies. No, but Leffen's actually got a good scenario going here. With hard knockdown, with the wall break, he can deny Andross's full 100 meter and make him use burst. Please. Please, Andross, Heavenly, some of these jumps. They had to give up burst though, aye. They had to give up burst though. That is the negative side. Burst was given up and now Andross is a bit of a deficit. And Leffen is well aware how important that burst is. What a heat knuckle read. Patience. Wade gets it. Look at the damage off of a raw heat knuckle. Jeez. Oh! Oh! The thing! Okay. Andross is feeling himself. Bro. He's like, yeah, dude, he's the people's champ, bro. Okay, that's started looking great, man. There's a killer set. Oh, good pickup. Andross on the offense. Leffen getting stuck here. I'm going to say Andross on defense. Leffen getting the offense, sticking it around. Just like in a good round. RC should break the armor. Good play from Leffen again, but burst sends you back. Mega Fist. Mega Fist was punishable there on Leff, but Leffen didn't capitalize. Probably was like, I don't want to bet into that, but like, that was a 5k you could have got there. And Andross doesn't play like a psychopath, so he wouldn't have like done something stupid even if it wasn't punishable. It would have just been a straight turn. But he ain't got matter. Leffen takes the round. Good round. Good 5k. Represent a round start, definitely good play. Calls up very active tools in neutral. But Andross getting caught by these delay lows. Could gone for multiple oh no, can't do anything. The shots were true stringing. Yeah. At best there have been like 1 frame, 2 frame gaps, but Potemkin can't do anything with that gap. Good blocks. Oh Jesus, bro! It's like a jump scare. Oh, he's got the opties. Yeah, good burst. You have to burst that. That was the optimal. Good pickup, amazing pickup from Leffen. Andross has burst in a bar though, so Leffen has nothing guaranteed. The backdash BRC into the wild assault, close slash, no delay. Again, those YRCs are certainly putting in the work for Leffen. The charge flick, that's a big one. Oh! I think Leffen can kill if the wall comes into play. Yeah, it certainly does. He's playing Happy Chaos. You can get those conversions, and you know, once you practice it, you get it down. It's fairly easy for the Happy Chaos main to do that, but it does take a bit of time to get used to that aspect of the characters. Like, you've got to aim for wall, you got to understand your opties. We're tying it 1-to-1. Andross needs to break away. He needs to try and do a round start, because so far he's lost every round start. I don't think he's gotten a big one. And every time he gets the corner, he's been so cautious about what Leffen might do, and it's allowed Leffen to escape multiple times, even though Andross has got a corner running scenario. So it's like, it's making you think, what's going on in his head? What's he looking for? Leffen jumps in. Good pickup here with the 2k2d. Should be able to cash out. Yeah, has the bar. This is just a nasty scenario. You're not going to kill. But Andross is in a situation where he has to guess with meter. And Leffen doesn't really have a ton of answers for it, unless it's an air throw or an air play. Jeez Louise. Evidently PRC PB, but didn't get it. Another round start for Leffen. You're seeing it again, man. The round start's definitely been a deciding factor. Andross needs to keep making comebacks off them. No! Potemkin Buster. Okay, corner unlock, has a bar. Karagaruda. Why am I getting messages? Are you kidding? Backpack? Are you kidding me? I'm video recording! Backpack! Anyway, good round, Andross. What a clown. I love him. But like, bro, I'm videoing right now. Yeah, he's been playing Elden Ring. He's into it. Oh, good pickup. Good pickup here from Leffen. Should be able to get a ton of damage. Again, the main reason why you're doing that is to set for resources. He's got resources, but now it's all about trying to set up for Bioki. But good deflect. Andross approaches the Hammerfalls. Also been doing mad work in neutral. He's really good at breaking them. He's really good at representing them. Oi. You actually can get something, but Andross messed up. I think he was trying to go for a bigger like reset cash out, but didn't get it. Oi. This is a slump scenario, but not gonna slump. I like this play. I like this play from Leffen. But I'm not too sure if you want to do that against a man who has a bar and a burst. Like, Andross is living here. Yeah. You can chip him. Oh! One of those players saw death there and didn't like it and ran away. And you gotta respect that. Jesus Christ. 2-1 Leffen can reset it. We did see this with Tiger Pop in Andross, where Tiger Pop was able to take the first set, but then Andross locked in and denied it. Oh yeah, burst safe routing with a wall break. You optimize the wall break over OK any day, because Potemkin doesn't really need the OK, because you're always in his range. Oh yes, Garuda calls it the backdash. Now you can backdash like normal Garuda, but you can't backdash Kara Garuda, because it approaches and gives him one extra active frame, because it comes out a little later. So when you do OTG close slash, do Kara Garuda, and it'll beat back throw, it'll beat mash out, and it'll beat backdash, but you don't get double Garuda. It's completely worth doing. It's amazing. Amazing meat Ito. Oh god. Aye, good stuff from Leffen here. Again, Andross got a ton of damage. That's actually quite nice. Send him through the wall. Both players have a bar. How are they going to utilize it? Opts to not use it. Beautiful Goomba stomps for the pickup here, but the burst sends you out. Gigantakai! And Leffen well aware that they can super. Oh my god, he approaches. He approaches. Oh! Oh! Jesus, bro. Andross is such a monster. Yeah, chant it to the crowd. Chant it to the crowd. Okay, so something I need to tell you. That wall, you could have got the combo there. If he was a little closer to Leffen, that's the wall. You got that. That was a killing scenario. But here we go. One more to go. We're going to find out who's going to break away. Who's going to be the champion of Hessen Crash 23? 22. Can't he read, man? Jeez, get some glasses. Good throw. Leffen has no focus though. Gets a jump in with the RC. Should be able to cash out. But doesn't have the meter for the wall break. So Leffen has to play well in neutral here. Otherwise, Potemkin could steamroll. And they're certainly going to do it. These big whip punishes. Nice BRC backdash for the overhead. Slumps away. Definitely not a bad play, but hopefully he doesn't bite them in the butt. And Andross going to get caught. That's a set point here for Leffen. They can reset it right here, right now. And Andross needs to deny that if they want to win this. Good flick. Big 5H. Again, those normals are massive. And once you've got the opponent in the corner, there's a Potemkin strategy that you can do. That not a lot of Potemkins do, and I highly recommend it. Which is walling, right? You just stand there, you play reactive, and you poke any approach, and that's what Andross said there. That's why he was like doing so well at first. But Leffen able to escape. Oh, this is quite nasty. Yeah, I think we're gonna get the reset, man. If this keeps up, I think we're gonna get the reset. Does have burst. Leffen has burst. Good one. Good block. Ay. I'm surprised Andross didn't YRC, man. And at reset point, Leffen could close it out. But Andross, my god, please, I beg of you, put in the work that we believe in you. The Potemkin nation, the Potemkin brothers, the grapplers across the globe. Powerful 2P. Only confirms into Hammerfall and counter hit, by the way. So that was a very risky play, but it certainly worked out. Leffen, bro, yeah, every time he has burst, he's able to capitalize on Andross's patience every time, and it's costing Andross his life. And you gotta wonder, at what point do we stop going for baits, man? Because this is costing Andross. Oi, BRC, God, the burst. Duh! Has the combo. That was the optimal, but he dropped. That's probably the first big drop from Andross. Back throw. That was the gap throw, bro. That isn't back throw, that's gap throw. Oh my god. I can't believe he did that on the run-up. He just did throw. Despite the fact that Leffen has shown multiple times he can bait it with a neutral jump. That's insanity. That is absolute insanity he went for that. And it got him such a powerful round. You could tell, man. Jeez. Nice, good round. Andross on the offense. Sorry, Leffen on the offense. Gets the corner. Burst. I don't know how I feel about bursting someone positive bonus because they've got the meter. Just get right back in. Of course, they're not going to get the wall break with super, so that's big. But, like, yeah, this is a good. Aye, nah, risky burst, man. Kind of a bad burst from Andross, if I'm honest. Like, I get it. Like, you can sometimes go for a bad burst and, like, still win the round because you may be, like, the better player in a lot of interactions. But against HC in neutral and Potemkin in this matchup, it doesn't happen a ton. It really doesn't. And you're seeing that really cost Andross right now as he doesn't have burst in a situation where he could have denied this wall break. And now you're putting the same RPS as, like, do you burst against someone with positive bonus? And you're seeing it doesn't work out for you. Oi, good blocks. Nice interaction, the wild assault for the pickup. Again, this is going to be heavily scaled, but you're going to get a wall break. But both players do have a bar to work with. This meaty, none's guaranteed. Good deflect, puts him in the corner, but wasn't ready to optimize. And that's a super for the Guts Crush. The wall's not going to come into play, but the Guts Crush certainly going to kill. That super is heavily scaled, by the way. It's heavily scaled. And what we mean by Guts Crush is that every hit is doing 1 damage. Right, and because of that, it means that the super will always have a minimum amount of damage it'll do. And it's really good because of that. It's really good. It crushes guts. Wild Assault. Pop Buster. 6p brings you down to earth. The pressure's been put on, but so far we've not still to get a hit. It's just been meaty chunks of health with every block. Tap 5D. RC. Pop Buster. No risk, so this isn't going to kill. I miscalled it. It did have risk. Jeez. Oh, no, no, no. Good backdash, good far slash again. Ah, the mash out. Good mash from Leffen. Again, Andross is winning that first round, and it's a very important first round. He's always winning, but like Andross gets put in another scenario where he has to be all like, "What can I make the comeback happen?" 5H on the mash? Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh, Heavenly PRC PB. 5p into flick. That is a combo and counter hit, not a normal hit. Nice. Big flick, close slash, baits the deflect, but unfortunately not gonna get baits the YRC and does get it. Eesh. Oh, 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 oh! What a combo! What a combo! What was that? And Andross just goes like, all part of the plan. He's insane, bro. Why would you, in a tournament? In a tournament, you attempt that? Insanity. Actual insanity, bro. Actual insanity. What a sick combo, man. Nope. Oh, no RC? Wait, what am I doing? He doesn't have meter. Of course no RC. But, like, greedy play. Greedy play. But I'm a fan of it. Like, you gotta represent it sometimes, but it's a very greedy play. Very, very greedy. Oh, Hammerfall. Garuda. The delay. I like that. He did the little dance. 5k, Kara Garuda. Again, you can't backdash it. I love representing that. Yeah, the Heavenly's not working. Heavenly's not working. RC's still grounded. Good block. Nice Goomba Stomp here. Not going to be enough to kill, though. The focus is getting low. Hammerfall! Bam! Every time. Bam! You know what I'm saying? Every time. Beautiful close slash. Kara Garuda. Garuda. That calls out jump. The second one calls out jump. That was a really good play. Close slash. Garuda. You can backdash the Garuda, so even if you do Pop Buster, that's not the play. You need to do Kara Garuda into RC. That's what I recommend doing every time. That's what I recommend doing. You'll call it the backdash. Oh! Yeah! Andross, my man, you're popping off. I love it. But let's take a moment here. Let's take a moment. Get your water. Drink up, my man. Get hydrated. You're probably feeling it, my man. One more to go and knock out Leffen. But holy shit, this has been quite the bracket today. This has been great. I wish I caught the starter, man. I wish I caught top 8 from the start. But you know, it is what it is. That's what we've clocked into. No burst. Not going to use it on the cross-up. G-Krug's playing Terraria. Good for him. Hammerfall. Kara Garuda, but the deflect. 5H counter. This is big with the Gigantic High. This should be a ton of damage. He's got the optimals. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Andross special, bro. He's got the optimals. If that's a 5H with Gigantor, yeah, it's going to deal 80% every time. Hey. Oh, nice. Okay. Weird play from Andross. I think he wanted to call out something round start, like a shot or a normal. But unfortunately didn't get nothing. If you could duck, Potemkin will basically always miss at that range. It'll never land. It'll never land. But good round for Leffen. I feel like Andross should have just probably ripped Gigantor Kai. There was no reason not to. So far, Leffen has shown that he's going to get caught by it. And I feel like that's that's what Andross needs to represent. He needs to represent just a raw Gigantor in neutral. Oh, the jump scare! He doesn't burst here. He doesn't burst here. Yeah, Leffen doesn't burst. You're not going to get burst here, Andross. Beautiful. Aye, good retreat. JH. Boom. Open. Come on, Andross. One more, my man. One more. Vamos, Andross. Vamos! Good jump out. Really good jump out. The Wild Assault for the pickup. Heat tackle on the offense. Oh, greedy play. I like it though. Again, it's greedy. Andross has went for quite a few greedy plays, but I like representing the greed, right? What makes a good player is the fact that they can take risks, right? Intermediates never take them, and scrubs take them all the time. That's it. High levels, take it sometimes, and Leffen just gets some immaculate corner with that shimmy-like play. Do not take us to a double Luigi on the final match, please. My heart cannot handle it. The commentators can't handle it. Keno's streaming his heart out right now. Absolutely love the Scouse lad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that should be a kill. Wait, no wall! Oh, that's a big flick! No, he just went for it! He went for it! My king. My glorious king. How I look up to you. He's packing up all his stuff. I think they're going to get the pop-off in a moment. He's got hands. Absolutely love Keno. Keno on the left there, Scouser commentator. Absolutely love him from Liverpool, right? And I bet my family's from there, so I feel a bit nostalgic every time I commentate with him, if I'm honest. Oh, my man. Well done on the work. Left is just like, yeah, I want out of here, bro. I lost that Potemkin. Get me out of here, bro. Hitting the grand final set. Just due to the fact that I want to focus on Potemkin, right? Of course, my goal. And I took the guess. Potemkin won it. And what an amazing showing, man. An amazing showing. So hope you guys really enjoyed the analytical play that I tried to do as someone that was trying to do it in the moment rather than stopping and pausing. Because I felt like I wanted to watch that, really get into it, talk about it as much as I could. And the commentators put on such a good show. And Keno, Sir, and C4, thank you guys for that commentary. And I've got to say, man, peace out, man. It was so great. Love Andross for doing the work that he's done. Not only here, but a head stomper, so I was going to give him a ton of points. Tied 4th with Red Ditto. So could be an Arc World Tour qualifier this year. He was just outside of it last year. And I would love to see my man do bits on the big stage. But that is going to be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll maybe peacing out. Catch you around. See ya.